What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be sharing a full day of eating. This is a very popular request as far as YouTube goes. If you're new to my videos, please hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you guys want to see. So first thing in the morning, I usually wake up around 6:30 or 7 and I do intermittent fasting. So the first thing that I do is I make my black coffee, and I will also put some collagen peptides in there, and I only do half a serving of the collagen peptides because it only ends up being about 35 calories and 8 grams of protein. So it's a really great way to add in that extra protein if that's something that you're looking for. And so you can see here, I'm just gonna do 1 scoop, and that is all I'm gonna have in my coffee until I am ready to break my fast. Okay, I am just about to get ready for some calls. I've got a call this morning, and then I'm filming, and then I've got 3 calls this afternoon, so it's going to be a very busy day. I still have only had my coffee. Now I'm going to make about 32 ounces of my favorite drink. I'm still fasting, and so I like this Ultima electrolyte water or replenisher. It has 0 of everything, so it's not going to break your fast. It doesn't have any sugar, has lots of vitamins and minerals, magnesium, chloride, potassium, all those things. So I'm going to go ahead and make me a drink, and I'm going to sip on this until I'm ready to break my fast. So it's just a powder substance, and so I usually do, for like 32 ounces like this, I'll usually do like a cup and a half or a scoop and a half, and then I will stir it up and sip on that until I am ready to break my fast. Okay, so it is time to break my fast. I have a little bit of time before my next meeting. So today it's a high carb day, so I'm so excited. Last night we had tacos. It was also a high carb day yesterday. So today I'm just gonna make a taco salad, and so I'll show you guys what I'm getting. Okay, so currently we are in the Fit to Cut challenge, which means in the FITT Cycle app, I have set my goals to a cut, which means we are in a little bit higher of a caloric deficit. So currently my goals are my carbs. I want 157 grams of carbs, 122 grams of protein, and 31 grams of fat. So right here, I'm just sharing that you can either do regular tacos or you can do taco salad. These are my absolute favorite tortillas right now, and so they're very fragile, but I love making salads. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna take halves of each and just put them on here so that they can get nice and crispy, and I'm just gonna do like enough for 2 tacos. Or 2 shells. And this one looks like it'll be good. So that way, I'm just gonna crunch them at the bottom of my bowl. So these are the Siete tortillas, and they have soft tortillas, they have chips, they have sauces, all the things. I really love them because they are very clean, they're grain-free, they're made out of cassava root, I think. Yeah, cassava flour, avocado oil, pumpkin seed, like very great ingredients.
There's 120 calories for 2 taco shells, 7 grams of fat, 14 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. So I find these at my local grocery store. You can find them at Whole Foods. So they're actually getting a lot more popular. So definitely try these out whenever you are wanting to make tacos.
So right here, I'm just explaining to you that I use the 96.4 ground beef, and I started using that because I just felt like it added a lot more flavor than the turkey, and it really doesn't add much fat to your macros. So it's perfectly fine if you wanted to do the 96.4 ground beef. As far as the taco seasonings go, I just buy a little packet from the grocery store and just put it and cook it towards or cook it the way that they recommend on the back of the package. All right, so my camera died, so now I'm just gonna film from my phone. But what I like to do is I just like to put a bunch of this shredded lettuce in here. I don't measure lettuce, I don't log lettuce. Doesn't really add enough to matter. Okay, so now I've got my taco mixture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to weigh how much I'm putting in there. So I wanna show you guys. So this is from Amazon. I'm just gonna turn on my scale and I want it to be in ounces. So right now you can see that it's in grams. So I'm gonna press unit and I'm gonna go, so that's fluid ounces. This is a solid, not a fluid. So I'm gonna go to where it says pound and ounces. I'm gonna put my bowl on here and then it's weighing the bowl obviously. So I want to tare it all the way to 0. So tare means to go to 0. So it'll take that back down. Then what I'll do, so I kind of want to eat all of it, but I want to know how much it actually is when I log it. So I'll just throw all of this food in there. Okay, you can see that it is exactly 5 ounces, which means it's probably about 6 ounces of cooked. So I'm gonna log 6 ounces of cooked 96.4 ground beef. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'll start adding in these condiments. And one of the other things that I like to do is I do like to weigh my ranches. So I'll show you how I do that. So again, when you look at the bottle, a serving size is 2 tablespoons and it's measured in grams. So 27 grams is gonna be 2 tablespoons. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to set this to 0. And then I'm gonna go to back where it says grams. So there it says grams. So I'm gonna give this a little shake. And then I will pour 27 grams. I actually might just do half since it's a high carb day and that eats up quite a bit of my fat. So I'm actually just gonna do half of 27 grams, which is gonna be like, what, 13 grams-ish, 13 and a half. Let's see if I can do this with my left hand. There we go, there's 13 grams. So now you can see what it actually looks like. So that should be about a tablespoon of dressing. Now I just put some salsa on there. I decided not to do anything else. So now I'm just gonna put the tortilla chips in here and then I'll just kind of crunch them when I'm ready to eat. All right, just got back from the vet. Today took a little bit of a turn. Arnie ate one of my beauty blenders. Just totally like gulped it on down, and so I took him to the vet really quickly so they could get it out, and we got it. So yay, Arnie's good. It is 4 o'clock. All I've had today is my lunch, and so I'm actually gonna make a smoothie. If you are in the FITT Cycle, then this would be kind of similar to the FITT Cycle meal plan this week and the strawberry banana smoothie, but I really love, for convenience reasons, the Daily Harvest smoothies, and so that's what I'm gonna make. So I'll show you how I do that. Okay, this is the one that I'm gonna make. It's actually strawberry and peach. So one of the things that I love about Daily Harvest is they're super clean.
Okay, so I love these because a lot of them are gluten-free and then all of their ingredients are on the back. So all I'm gonna do is add my plant-based protein and then some oat milk to this. And as far as macros go, for one whole package, it's only 150 calories, 1.5 grams of fat. There are 33 carbs and usually not a lot of protein, 3 proteins. So that's why I'm gonna add my favorite vanilla protein to it. Okay, if you are wanting to eat on the run or make this the night before, one of the things that you can do is you can make it and put it in a Yeti smoothie or put it in a Yeti cup and freeze it. And by the time you're ready to break your fast or ready to have it for a snack, it'll be thawed. So that's a really good, super easy, quick grab and go in the morning. Super easy. All I've got is my little Ninja cup. So the way these come, they actually come with a little straw perforation right here. So if you wanted to put everything back in here, you can. I typically find that it doesn't fit very well, so I'll just pour all of this in here. And then I'll grab the milk. This is my favorite nut milk. And it's carrageenan free. A lot of things have added carrageenan to add like thickening. Sometimes there are some studies that show that carrageenan can lead to some inflammation. So if you can, try and find it carrageenan free. There's a lot of things that carrageenan is hiding in, so you kind of want to be aware there. So I don't usually measure my milk. There's a lot of fruit in here, and so I try to make it to where it covers the fruit, but I don't want it to be too milky. So I've got the milk filled up actually quite a bit here, but it displaces some of the milk because I put that in there. So, and then I'm loving this plant-based protein right now. It's from Arbonne. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but super good. Lots of carbs, or there's like 13 grams of carbs in this protein, so it wouldn't be a great option for a low carb day, but 2 scoops is a serving there. And I love this because some plant proteins don't have a lot of protein in it actually. Well, it has like 13 to 15 grams of protein. This has, I think, like 20 grams of protein. So that's another reason why I really like it. Okay, this is not like a full day of eating tip or trick or anything, but one of the things that I like to do towards the end of the day, maybe around probably around 2 or 3, I started this at 2, then Arnie ate the sponge and I had to take him to the vet. But one of the things that I like to do is pretty much every day I will set my Alexa timer for an hour, and I will do a bunch of like tidying up around the house. I'll do a load of laundry, I'll fold laundry, I'll turn on the Sonos in the house and listen to music, and I will just clean and do everything that I kind of like was on my to-do list that I really don't want to do within that hour, and I won't stop until the hour's up. So I think that that is a really good productivity thing for me, because it's really hard for me. Like, I want Jordan to come home to a clean house and just like a real homey place. And if I need to do anything to kind of prep for dinner, I'll kind of do during that time too. So right now I had a load of laundry in the laundry, so I'm gonna put that in the dryer. One of the things that I'm trying to get better at is staying on top of my laundry. And so this week I've tried to do like a load a day. So I don't feel like it's working, but anyways, that's what I'll do now. Okay, today for dinner, I am going to be using my air fryer a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you notice that whenever I share my dinners, a lot of it is done in the air fryer. Like I can't even remember, actually I turned on the oven for the tacos, but other than that, it's like we cook our steaks, our pork chops, our tenderloins, everything in the air fryer. So tonight I am actually going to be cooking pork chops in the air fryer, and then also, since it's high carb day, something that I've been loving is these hash browns. They're just the square, frozen squares. I put them in the air fryer, basically cook them how it says to cook them on the back of the package, and then just make sure they're like they're crispy enough. And then I'll take those out, put them on a plate, and then I'll put the pork chops in, and when those are done cooking, I'll put the potatoes back in just to warm them up, not to cook them. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. My air fryer, I get asked all the time what brand it is. It's a Go Wise USA. I'm actually also gonna have a little apple for a snack. I need more carbs. So this doesn't have any oil or anything in it. What I am gonna do is I am going to toss the potatoes in like a teaspoon of grapeseed oil. You could probably use like avocado oil or olive oil. I usually have avocado spray, but I'm out. So what I'll do is I'll just throw a little bit of oil in here and toss the potatoes in there. And that just gives it a little bit of oil on the potatoes just to make it a little bit crunchier. Okay, so while that is cooking, I am actually gonna season up the pork chops, and my favorite seasonings right now for any type of meat really is the Killen's barbecue, and then this Chupacabra Cajun blend. It's from HEB. Not sure if they have it everywhere, but it's just like a spicy Cajun blend that you could probably find something pretty similar. So one thing that I like to do is actually look at it when it's halfway through. There's about 4 minutes left, so it's a little bit more than halfway through. Kind of feel it. They're still kind of soft. Soft. And so I'll just shake them like that. And then I'll put it back, and most likely I'll have to increase the time. So when this goes off, I'll just increase the time again. Okay, guilty. I'm still drinking on the same water that I got this morning when I was fasting. There's probably only like 6 ounces left. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up with more water, more electrolytes, and drink a whole one of those. And then before I go to bed, I also fill this up with electrolytes and the magnesium calm drink. So I'll show you guys that too. But that will give me a little over half my body weight in ounces of water, and that's usually what I'm shooting for if I can't quite get like a gallon or my total body weight. So the rule of thumb is if you can, try and shoot for half your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 150 pounds, then it'd be 75 ounces of water. Okay, so I emptied out the potatoes from the air fryer, and now it's time to put the pork chops in the air fryer. So I basically just grab them. Get down, boys. And just throw them in like this. And then bring them over here to the air fryer. And for these, I start with 370 and go all the way up to probably do like 20 minutes, and that should be good for the pork chops. Okay, so dinner is done cooking, at least. Going to plate these up, and I actually want to see how much these weigh when they're cooked. So I've got my scale ready. About 7.4 ounces cooked. So going to put some potatoes on there, and that's gonna be dinner. So I like to have a protein shake at the end of the day, right before I'm going to close my eating window and start my fasting window. So I just am using the same protein that I used earlier for my protein shake. And I'll just probably mix this with water and drink it, so I don't add any extra calories or anything. And then before I go to bed, or kind of when we're winding down on the couch, I'll have my tea. Okay, so I've got my protein shake over here, so I'm gonna drink this really quickly. And then the next thing that I'm gonna drink is my kind of nighttime drink. So I'll do 1 scoop of Ultima and then 1 scoop of the Calm. So this just really helps take the edge off at night. And I love mixing these two together because this is raspberry lemon flavor and this is just raspberry flavor. So these two together are like the perfect combo. So what I'll do is I'll just fill this up with water, put 1 scoop, and then put 1 serving of that. Okay, so the last thing, while I am still drinking on my electrolyte and magnesium combo, I'll come over here, and this isn't something that I do every night, but it's been something that I've been doing probably like the last 2 weeks, and I've really enjoyed it. It's just kind of a nice nighttime, warm, calm, soothing drink, just to drink kind of like while we're watching TV. So I have a Keurig. So what I do is I'll just take the little coffee pod out from, I'll take the little coffee pot out from this morning, and then I'll show you what I do. So just do water, and what I'll do is I'll let this kind of warm up the cup and get all the little like coffee residue out of there, and then I'll empty this and put the tea bag in there. So this is the tea that I've been drinking. One of my friends introduced this to me while we were at the Mommy Millionaire Mastermind, and I'll show you or read you the ingredients. So there's like a herbal detox tea blend, milk thistle, dandelion, peppermint, fennel, elder, nettle, parsley, and licorice. So I don't know. I've been liking it. I haven't really ever been a tea drinker, but it's pretty good.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That concludes my full day of eating. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything that you have questions on, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you're interested in learning how to track your macros or what macros you need to start carb cycling, it is available in the FITT Cycle app. I'll put the link that you can download below, and you can use code 10 off on the website.